Hey, you doing, boy?
What's
What
up?
the
What's
hell?
up? What's up? What's up? What's up, people? What's up? What's happening? What's good with everybody, man? It's your host, Lou's Takes, and we back it again with West Coast. Tell me how you feeling, West Coast.
I'm good, man. Hey, listen to me, Lou. Next time you get that feeling to say, "Hey, man, it's your boy Lou." You know what I'm saying? Just let it flow, man.
You
Just
know
let
what
it flow.
I'm saying? Smooth already. You feel me?
Just let it go. It just felt so smooth, right?
Another day we can talk football, blessed and
So
highly
smooth.
favored. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna talk about these Cowboys. We got another week this week, man. How's from your perspective? How you feeling about the Cowboys this week and everything like that? I got the title called "Do or Die." How you feel about that?
Shoot, man. I mean, shoot. Before I get into it, man, let me give me 1 second. Let me get this Instagram up real quick, and
Okay.
then we're gonna do a around the horn one time. Hey, shout out to everybody that's coming in right now. I know it's some people that's watching from all angles and pangles, so I appreciate everybody that's on here. Dang, I should have put it on that side. But oh yeah, I can switch it real quick. Um, if you haven't already, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. I need everybody right now to hit that share button, share it, share it, share it, no matter where it is. Share it, share it, share it. You know what I'm saying? Hit that content, hit that like button. Shout out to everybody that's watching in the comment box. Shout out. We live on like a gang of platforms right now: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. My Twitter is now X. You already know what it is. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Insta Jeezy, baby. What's up with it? You know what I'm saying? I'm verified like a mother on Instagram. I don't know if I really like it, but I am there. I am verified. I appreciate Instagram for that. So if you want to tap in, make sure you follow the real West Coast. And shoot, death to TikTok. I'm signing. If they got a petition, I'm trying to sign it. That's all I gotta say. But hey, if you haven't already, hit the share button. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit the share button. Hit the share button. Don't be trying to act like y'all watching that football game if it's even on TV because that ain't your team. So you should not be that interested in another man's business. We is not Denver fans. We is not Charger fans. So we Cowboy fans. So come on down, because we got something we need to talk about, y'all. And then we're gonna let y'all go for the rest of the night. You dig? So let's get it.
Yes, sir. We coming in. They coming in. Make sure to like and subscribe to the content. Comment, join the conversation. I got it, on the header below. Make sure to join us, join the conversation. All right. But yeah, tell me how you feeling about this week and everything that's been going on. And I got a couple of questions for you on this season. Some 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 thinkers.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this game first, because we get accused of not talking about Cowboys on the Cowboys show. I'm just saying, if the Cowboys had more than a couple wins, we might talk about them more. That's all I'm saying. But hey, this is a Cowboys show. We gonna give y'all content. So, what do I think about this week's game? If you're just asking me that, or what do I think about this week in a whole? It's kind of weird, man, because like I feel like the Cowboys defense is going to play well. Baker Mayfield is, Baker Mayfield is the type of quarterback I ain't gonna say he kind of scares me, but he do kind of scares me because he's like hella unorthodox. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like, you don't really know what is he gonna do. Like, he's not overtly. Hey, stop her from eating that dog food. He's not overtly like really, really good at one thing. So it's like he just does a bunch of little things well. You know what I'm saying? So them type of quarterbacks, man, where he could actually run the ball or he could do those things, they typically give us problems, man. So, and Baker's like one of them like he got that dog mentality quarterback mindset. And them dudes typically give us problems. Just being real, they typically give us problems. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense versus the Dallas Cowboys defense, I would still give the nudge to the Dallas Cowboys, even though Trevon Diggs is done. He done for the season. And it's weird to me why Deron Bland's playing right now. But if Deron, whatever. But I would definitely take the Cowboys in this game. So that would be my thing. And what's up with you, Miss Regina Green? The way they are now running the ball with Rico, shoot, I would definitely put some money on him going over 70 yards, because they're purposely anytime somebody run the ball 25 times in Dallas, they did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because they for sure ain't never let him run the ball on purpose. So they did that on for sure for purpose. So, I would also think that Rico's going to have win or lose, I would think he's going to have a good game, because I believe that they are highlighting him. They're highlighting him so that we ain't got to do something in this draft. But that's another conversation. That's
Yeah.
my gist of what's going on in my Cowboy world. What's going on in yours?
Yeah, I mean, talking about these Buccaneers, you are right. They, they do scare me a bit. I mean, I love like these next couple of games. These next couple of games are like legit, playoff caliber teams, and it's going to be a great test for our team, which I love. That's why I titled this video, the stream "Do or Die," because there's going to be a lot of things we need to get settled off. I believe Mike McCarthy, if he want to keep his job or save his job, he got to do good in two out of three of these games. If so, same as Mike Zimmer, because like, yeah, you did it versus Carolina, yeah, you did it versus New York, but they want to see you'll convince them all the way. Brock Hoffman, Rico Dowdle, if you do it versus a Tampa Bay defense or a Philadelphia defense or even a Washington defense, So there's some things we can literally get sorted out, and yeah, like we can get sorted out right here.
Yep. It's all going to come down to the fact if the Cowboys actually put a game plan together to actually win this game. Like, hopefully that's the game plan going into, the game plan going into every game is designed to hopefully get you the net you to win. But I mean, I'm hoping that the game plan in this game is actually to try to put a game plan together, actually try to win this game. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I feel confident in saying that I do believe that they are, because that's what they've been doing. And that's the reason why I have always lended my support toward Mike McCarthy getting his job. Because listen to me, man, my goal is to win a Super Bowl or at least get to one in 2025. And I don't see us doing that, replacing our head coach, offensive coordinator, all in the same year. It don't happen in the NFL, fellas. It don't. Y'all love Dan Campbell, but they didn't happen. Dan Campbell didn't do that. And y'all love Dan Campbell. Dan Campbell didn't do that.
So that segues right in. We finna get into these hard questions then. So first question. Whose defense is better? Dan Quinn's or Mike Zimmer's?
At what?
Overall. Yeah, Regina BB is back. Yeah.
Man, it's hard. It's hard to.
Yeah.
It's not hard. I mean, you would naturally have to say Dan Quinn, because Dan Quinn didn't have to. But Dan Quinn didn't have to deal with the. He did not. Micah Parsons was. Listen to me. Micah Parsons was healthy every single game that Dan Quinn was here.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, imagine having. I mean, Zimmer is only. He's only had Micah for maybe like 6, 7. Well, he's had him for like 8 games, 9 games. So, I mean, obviously, I would probably know. I would probably have to say Dan Quinn's defense is better. But you know what's crazy? The Washington Redskins or the Washington Commanders defense is actually ranked worse than the Cowboys defense right now. So, I don't know. Maybe that says something. But Dan Quinn's also not the defensive coordinator there, too. Everybody assumes since he's the head coach, he's also the defensive coordinator. He's not. They have a defensive coordinator. He's just not good.
It's the former,
and that's what happened in the Super Bowl, too.
He's from the Cowboys, too, right? Like the D coordinator. Joe Witt.
You got to Google it. Huh?
Joe Witt from last year.
Joe Witt is Joe Witt?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Witt.
Hey, but he may not be the D coordinator, but as the head coach, he's running his scheme.
A lot of people wanted him.
It's Dan Quinn's scheme. But if I had to pick one, I would say Zimmer is the better D coordinator.
I would say Zimmer has the more promise right now, because I think that. But I think just if you just actually add end results would say that Dan Quinn's defense was better. But Zimmer has what for sure had to deal with. That's where I was actually segueing, and then I ain't gonna lie, I had a weed moment and kind of forgot what I was talking about. But that's actually a good point, but like if you gotta it's almost like with Dak Prescott, like how good would Dak Prescott be if he didn't have 3 offensive coordinators in 8, 9 years? If he didn't have 72 different variations of starting offensive line, if he didn't have 3 different number 1 receivers, you know who that is? That's freaking Patrick Mahomes, bro. A lot of them. Patrick Mahomes is good, but guess what? Patrick Mahomes don't see a lot of change happen in his organization.
Ability.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I look at Zimmer and I be like, well, Zimmer had so many people that were injured that you got to give him credit for that. Check and see if someone used the right number. You have to give him credit for that. Like, you got to give him credit for that.
Right. That's why I said it's Zimmer. I think Quinn's like philosophy at the foundation. I think it's brittle. You know what I'm saying? Like he just rely heavy on your stars. Like you a coach, you do rely heavy on your stars, but you know it's going to take more than that to win football games in this NFL. And we seen that already from Zimmer because what half the team, the whole team got injured, and they was all pretty much all on the defense. Pretty much all on the defense.
Hold on real quick.
Yeah. So yeah, like Zim, the way he was able to, he lost Micah and still was able to, I saw him adapt and try and get some stuff on the fly. Now he do got them blowouts at the beginning of the year, but I think it's because they was trying to get used to his new scheme. All the stuff that was happening was blown coverages, blown assignments. So that tells me people were not in tune. They didn't have their notebooks in the meetings and everything like that, and they weren't really
He had injuries early too, though. Remember that he had injuries early.
Injuries early. He had injuries in camp. That's just me. But you finna say something or no?
I mean, I would bring Zimmer back. I mean, I think that's the only question that really matters. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think there are portions. I think I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't think you've really seen Mike Zimmer's defense. Like, there's been so many guys hurt. Even when they weren't hurt, they were coming back off injury. Then when they got back on injury, the other guy went out. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really think that you can install your defense in a season where you had this many injuries. I think you just kind of going flying by the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, so you had both your starting defensive ends were gone at one point. You had DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons gone, and the backup. You were completely wiped up, and Nealon was gone. Like your whole freaking you're like, so I don't even know if Mike Zimmer could have even installed his defense like that. Like how? You know what I'm saying? So, would I bring Zimmer back? Yes, I would bring everybody back, bro. I would bring my whole coaching staff back, except for the offensive coordinator. His ass is getting fired.
Okay, if everybody healthy, what is like one thing you will add to Zimmer's defense that you think we will be able to see the full Zimmer's defense?
One or two things: a big black, barely 350-pound defensive tackle from a big back gorilla looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or go get me the Siberian, the polar bear, and get me a big old 6'5", 350-pound white boy with a big ass. Listen to me. If the white boy ain't got no big ass beard, I don't want him, bro. I don't want him. I don't need no baby face. I need a big gorilla looking motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Or I need a big goddamn me polar bear looking motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? On that defensive line. That's what I need. One or the two. You know what I'm saying? If he, you know what I mean? For real, bro. And not from Boise State or Michigan either. Lord, I'm sorry, son. They're not good.
But I want me one of them. I want me one of them.
No, because they like.
I want me a Michigan D lineman, man.
That's their team. Smith already.
They not.
We need an Alabama. We need a dude. Yes, we need a dude who's used to getting ran on. Like, bro, come on, bro. Michigan, they not known for stopping the run, bro. Come on, bro. Go give me a dude from Auburn.
Ohio State
matter of fact, give me a dude from Georgia. Hell, you mean?
Did you watch the Ohio State game? I'm telling you, them boys ain't Mozzie. They got a new D coordinator. They got a new philosophy. Them boys ain't just hitting the pad and just stopping. Nah, they shoot.
South Carolina. They got big gorillas out there. Yeah, give me a dude from South Carolina. Hell yeah, big country looking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Out there eating raccoon and shit. I need him.
Oh my God. Listen. All right. Other than the coaches and the front office.
Hold up.
What
One of
position?
one of my big subscribers. When I say big, because she support the cause like no other.
You're right.
Regina Green says, "What about D-Law? I want him back." Hey, listen.
Let me talk about it.
I would bring D-Law back. I'm gonna tell you why I bring him back on a 1-year deal, because technically he didn't play this year, so you can't really hold against like because like it's almost like he was in an ice box for a year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he had a whole year to prepare for next year. So but I would bring D-Law back, but I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna happen, because D-Law, in order to come back, is gonna have to take less money, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. D-Law, I believe, still has I don't know if he's going to get 10 million or a double digit figure, but I do believe he'll get more than what the Cowboys are going to offer him. And I also believe the Cowboys are going to low key disrespect him with the offer they ask him, because they always do that, bro.
I smell
Like, and D-Law is you know what I'm saying? He is for sure that dude, bro. He's that dude. He is not going to like. Remember, D-Law said F them kids. I didn't say it. He said it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all loved him when he says crazy. D-Law also said his most famous quote was, "You know what? Sometimes I slap the shit out of all y'all." And all them goddamn, reporters was, hey, them reporters was like this. And what was D-Law looking like? And what was D-Law looking at him like?
I'm dead ass.
I'm dead ass, bro. If you from the hood, when somebody look like this, they about to shoot some shit, bro. Get up out of there, bro.
The damn cameraman said, "Oh."
Yeah, the cameraman was googly eyed. Nah, D-Law was dead ass serious. So yeah, man, I don't think D-Law is like it's almost like we got to be the first person to tell D-Law he's not worth that, and he's not gonna hear that from us. He's not gonna hear that from us.
It's gonna be a Randy Gregory part 2.
That's why I keep saying Zach Martin is not retiring. You want to say he is? Zach Martin's not retiring, bro. He is going to play somewhere else next year.
He need to see his big back head down about that.
He's not retiring.
If you so taking out front office and coaching, what is position group are you blaming for the failures of this season? Oh, that really disappointed. Yeah.
Let me just Regina said I know, but damn the disrespect.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the Cowboys, I'm gonna tell you, y'all know that I speak how I get on the Cowboys when they do, but for the most part, they did DeMarcus Lawrence pretty solid, because DeMarcus Lawrence was a highest paid. Now, we all knew DeMarcus Lawrence did more than just sack people, but the rest of the NFL was like, no, he shouldn't have got paid. You know what I'm saying? But the Cowboys was like, no, we're paying him. Why? Because we understood what D-Law did for us.
He's a runner.
You know what I'm saying? D-Law ain't never got no 16, 17 sacks. Never.
Right, never.
Never.
Probably that one time. Never. The one time early in his career, that one time I think.
I think the most he ever got was 14.
Even that year when he got that sack, remember we got to the playoffs and he sacked Matthew Stafford?
That was his rookie year.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he for sure didn't have it in his rookie year. Look it up. I think the most D-Law ever had was 14. And I don't even think it was 14. I want to say it was 12. Look at because D-Law has never, but you know what he's also been? He's always been a really good run stopper and run supporter too.
Oh, yeah, he's an excellent run stopper.
But I'm just saying, for what the NFL sees, they look at sack numbers. And they didn't see that with D-Law. What was his most in his career in this season?
14.5, 27.
Yeah, 14, yeah. So think about this. Micah Parsons be having 14 and y'all still don't like him. So we're weird. We're fan base. That had nothing to do with it. I just gave that to y'all for free. But what I'm saying is, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like DeMarcus Lawrence is going to go get some money somewhere else. If he making I think he's making like $18 million this year, bro. I don't think DeMarcus Lawrence is going to want to come down to like 3 to play for the Dallas Cowboys. Like, I don't believe that's going to happen.
I think they about them holding them out right now and not playing them, that's going to drive down the price.
It is.
They're going to be like, well, you ain't going to take this 3? Well, go out there.
And, it also gives the Cowboys an injury. It also gives the Cowboys an injury clause, too.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to be like, he's going to come back and like, well, nobody gave me no money. They think I'm still hurt. And they didn't play because of y'all. So I think they driving down the price. I think they're doing it with Trey Lance as well, so they can get Trey Lance back for the ultra cheap. You know what I'm saying? So That's
And I
just
ain't gonna lie, that's a good way to look at it. But you also betting on the fact that nobody else wants him out there. If you taking the bet, because think about this. I mean, they can work out for you, but the Giants got burned with Saquon because they ended up should have paid him.
yeah.
But but Saquon and D-Law is two different.
Yeah,
Saquon has way more years in the bank in the tank than D-Law though. Just being real, that's me.
yeah. I'm just saying it's like we can just be like, oh, well they didn't want you, so why should we want you? It's like that. It should be that situation. You give him $6 million.
Who do you think has a better shot of playing next year, D-Law or Zach Martin?
D-Law.
I think both of them, but Zach Martin. Well, both, yeah, D-Law. I would say D-Law, but I strongly, if I had to bet, I'd say D-Law because he's a defense man. But
At
I
the end,
strongly believe that Zach Martin, off of his namesake, will get a job, bro. He will
I
get a
don't
job,
think
bro.
he got a foot. He got a damn ankle.
Nobody cared
And a
about
back
Tyron Smith.
and a back.
Nobody cared about Tyron Smith.
All he had was his what back?
I mean, that boy had you only how many backs you got, Lou? Touch your second back, Lou.
He said, "Touch his second back." Yeah,
Lou said, "God damn, bro, how many backs you got?" I don't know, Lou. Touch your back. How many count? I only got one, Lou. So I got a real strong chance. If I mess this one up, I'm out of there, Lou.
How he ain't a regular human being. He's a big bag, so he probably got two of them things.
No, that's just more meat.
The other one in the place.
That's just more meat. What do you mean you got more meat?
But who do you blame? Other than coaches, who disappointed you the most
this season?
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, your ownership.
No, I said
listen to me.
Without take them out of it. Take the coaching and front office. What position group was very disappointing? Strictly players.
I'm gonna say something. Shout out Clutch Elite Quarterback Camp in the building. Salute to you, brother. Doing excellent work over there.
Shout out.
And with that, I'm gonna have to say my quarterback. You wanna know why? You know why?
Why?
And listen to me. Y'all gonna say I'm hating, but I don't give a damn because y'all know I love me some Dak. And I'm 42 years old, so I don't say no homo. When you straight and everybody know you straight, you ain't gotta say no homo. The only people that say no homo is people that still kind of teetering on the hey, I didn't mean it that way. Bro, you know I didn't mean it that way, so I'm not saying that. Right? But I love me some Dak. That's my dude. But I feel like Dak was off this year, bro. Even in his hey man, shout out to Juju up here too. What's up with you, young man? I don't know if I don't know if that's his dad. If that's senior, what's up with you, OG? If that's junior, I see you out there. I see you out there, man. Out there doing some nationally ranked little kid, man. Play wide receiver and safety.
Really?
Yeah, you know my Instagram now.
Go ball out the next level.
Yes, sir. He is, man, that little boy, 11 years old.
Oh, he's nationally ranked. Well, I'm thinking
they ranking him this young, bro. They ranking him this young. They ranking him. They ranking him this young.
Class of what? 2040?
Hey, bro. Hey, listen to me. When them NIL deals start being able to put little kids' names on them, we start paying attention real close. I wasn't for it until I said, wait, time out. You mean my kid can start paying for some of this stuff around the house by just catching footballs at 10? Oh, yeah, we with that.
And they had passed that JUCO rule?
The JUCO rule is fire, bro. I would have loved that for my little brother, bro. My little brother went to Arizona Western for a year. He played with Damian Williams, who won a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs. He played with Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory was his roommate. That's how I was so cool, and that's how I knew Randy Gregory, because Randy Gregory was my little brother's roommate in college. But when he came to after he came to the Dallas Cowboys, before he came to the Dallas Cowboys. But my little brother was able to do 2 years at the JUCO. Then he only had 2 years to play at the next level. Now you basically have 6 freaking years to play football. That's freaking crazy, bro. You have 6 years. You have 6 years to play college football.
They gonna be playing to 30. Oh, they're gonna be playing to 30. Watch.
You have 6 years. And when I saw that, I was like, damn, that's 6 years to play college football. But I love it because it validates JUCO football now. Because before JUCO, it was a good program, but to burn a whole year of eligibility, it wasn't worth it, bro.
It was a risk. That was a huge risk.
Be quiet. You know what I did? And this is a short story. You know what I did? Me and my OG, we opened up a team called the Riverside Outlaws, right? And what we were doing is it was an adult league, right? But what we were doing is we were taking kids from the high school level that were graduating from high school and that were committed to JUCOs, and we were just telling them instead of going playing JUCO football, where it's going to count against your eligibility, come play adult league football. You're not going to get paid. It's amateur football. Only difference is it's helmets and shoulder pads. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we were doing. Like we were taking kids, like 19, 20-year-old kids, and like that, you know what I'm saying? Instead of going to JUCO for 2 years, come play for us for a year. You only need to film anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you're only doing it for the film anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. We did that for 2 years. Short story. But yo, let me explain myself real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me explain myself. The reason why I say Dak is because like one of my favorite verses in the Bible, it says love covers a multitude of sins. And it basically means when you love somebody, your cousin can be a crackhead, and you say, "Man, I love my crackhead cousin, but I love him, my crackhead cousin." You know what I'm saying? You see him, you always help him out because it's your crackhead cousin. You should love him. You know what I'm saying? Well, a good quarterback, I take that verse and I flip it and I say a good quarterback can cover a multitude of sins. Like Dak in the past has covered up the fact that we could not run the ball or did not want to run the ball. He's even at times covered the fact that we couldn't stop the run. Why? Because he just stayed on the field longer. You know what I'm saying? I felt this year one or two, and now listen to me. I'm not saying this is necessarily his fault because, bro, if you can't do it, you just can't do it. You know, I feel like the Cowboys put him in a position where he couldn't cover those. He couldn't cover it, bro. Like even on Dak's best day, like Dak could throw 2 interceptions, but then he can go get you 2 touchdowns back. Like he couldn't. It was just too much stuff that was just going on that. Like Dak just being a really good quarterback, it just wouldn't cover it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough, right? It wasn't able to cover that debt. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that because of that does scare me. Because in the past we could be cheap and just know, okay, and a lot of fans don't even know this. You just subliminally know this. Why? Because that's just what happens. It's kind of like in a family. Like, shoot, mama didn't make enough. Shoot, dad, I don't know what daddy do, but he gonna come back in the morning and you're gonna have it on the table. You know what I'm saying? That's what we always knew about Dak. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this motherfucker gonna do, but I know Dak gonna figure something out, bruh. And then guess what we end up with? 12 wins at the end of every season. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have, like, this year was the first year where I felt like, bro, we don't have that. Like, even Dak playing, like, I'm going to tell you who else is going through it. And when I say this, y'all all going to be like, damn, that's so, oh my God, West Coast, that makes so much sense. You know who's going through that right now? Who? Think, Lou. Just think. What quarterback is going through that right now? Where their play can't cover the sins of the team. We already said Dak Prescott, sir.
Oh, I don't know how you going.
When I say it, you're gonna be like, oh my God, yeah. The Jets, bro. The Jets.
Yeah.
The Jets believe that. The Jets believe that in Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers' good play will cover the fact that our team is really not good. Like our team is. The only thing they did was add Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. That's it. You're still the Jets, bro. What are you talking about? You still wear green and white. And guess what? Sauce Gardner is not the guy that they thought he was either. You know what I'm saying?
Burrow's actually playing good, A.O. Owens. That's the thing.
Burrow's is not playing bad. It's just everything around him. And Debo, I'm going to tell you who's the biggest disservice to the 49ers, Debo Samuels, because his ass is healthy. He's just not playing good. And that says a lot about a wide receiver.
He was a good receiver to begin with.
Man, he was an 800-yard receiver, bro. I told everybody that.
He's just a gadget guy. He can't run the whole tree to save his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can only do part of it. But, you know, speaking on that, like, if I had to narrow it down to what position group that I was really disappointed in, receivers. And it's not. No, I
agree. I changed. Hey, forget everything I said about Dak. I was hating. 100% hating. The receivers, y'all niggas let me down. For sure. CeeDee Lamb got 6 touchdowns.
Not CD.
He still got 6 touchdowns, bro. 6. That blew my mind today, bro.
Take CD out of it. Everybody else, very disappointing.
You got to say tight end then, bro.
Tight end been doing well lately. They've been blocking their ass. I mean, in the beginning, that's a lot of teams. It's a lot of, position groups that have been doing
what? I take that back. Tight end. I tell you right.
Around. Oh, like I'm hanging fruit with O-line. You know what I'm saying?
No. You know what? I will actually tell you that my bad tight ends. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all really a bunch of nobodies.
Yeah.
Like our tight end group is a bunch of dudes. Like our tight ends, they come in the stadium and they be asking them, Y'all supposed to go to the employee section. What is y'all doing going to the staff? Man,
like,
you don't even know who these dudes
like
is.
I
You know
work
what I'm
here.
saying? So yeah, salute. Hey, the tight ends is actually. I would actually have to say that the tight ends are probably my biggest surprise because I did not think Shoemaker was going to be anyway decent, bruh. And
Especially
Shoemaker
when
is
Jake got
balling,
hurt.
bruh.
When Jake got hurt, I didn't expect that. But like wide receiver, like I said, take CD out, take him all the
Man,
way
you
out.
can leave CD in. What is you talking about? CD Lamb is balling now. CD Lamb was not balling 4 weeks ago when he dropped them 3 passes in a row. Nobody wants to remember that, but he only got 6 touchdowns,
We'll
bruh.
keep him in there. We'll keep him in
$36
there.
million.
But
I'm
I just want to I want to engulf everybody else because they playing like I don't even want them as wide receiver 4 next year. You feel me? Like I don't even want none of these. They like I don't even want them on the field blocking.
okay, but listen to me, Lou. He's on the West Coast. You gotta sit down. We gotta talk about this.
And like you said, CD
This
playing for injuries.
Lou. Let me hold on.
Ooh, DBs is a good one.
I get you. I listen, Lou. We gotta listen to me. I love me some 88 too, but 88 wasn't 88 and all 88 all season. We all know that.
He was
And
all
listen, we ain't gotta
88.
have no 50. Listen to me, Lou. We ain't got no 15-minute conversation about it.
Oh no,
God damn.
you know, I'm not. You can
Yeah.
put him in there. You know,
We ain't gotta talk
I
about
just
it for
know who
15
I'm
minutes.
firing my arrows at. I know who I'm
You know what I'm
firing my
saying? We ain't gotta
arrows at.
talk about it for 15 minutes, Lou. But I'm just saying. I'll start it off, Lou. I'll make it easy. I'll start it off. I'll start the conversation off. Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this. I understand that there was a lot of factors that came together with everything with CeeDee Lamb. I get it, but I also felt like I'm just getting CeeDee Lamb. I felt like last. I don't feel like he. I feel like I got the same player from last year. You're supposed to get
Mhm.
better each year. Now is CeeDee Lamb balling out? Yes, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I mean, is he getting the ball more now? Yes, but just like there were just things all throughout the season, man. Like the negative plays, the drops, man, the bad body mannerisms, bro. Like at this stage of the game, even if you have and I'm sorry, but I gotta say it, and y'all know I hate saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Here we go. With 36 million motherfucking dollars, bruh. I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry, CD. Bruh, listen to me. Take these numbers. He'll probably end up with he got 6 touchdowns right now. Bro, they have to get him to 10. Knock it off. They have to get him to 10. If he's under 10 touchdowns, bruh, and then under 1,300 yards, 1,200 yards, he technically had a worse season than last year. Bro, if he does that again, the conversation is going to be out there. He's the highest paid receiver in football right now. Justin Jefferson has 18 goddamn touchdowns with Sam Darnold. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Sam Darnold, and I mean he's better than obviously he's better than my backup quarterback.
I'm gonna say, I know you ain't
Obviously
gonna
he's
say
better
that.
than my backup quarterback. But Sam Darnold was looked at as a backup quarterback. That's all I'm saying. Now Justin Jefferson got 18 touchdowns from him, man. I'm just saying 6, bro. I'm sorry, bro. There's CeeDee Lamb has to get to 10. He has to. He has to.
I
He
feel
has
you
to.
that,
Jefferson
but
got other weapons, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with him catching 18 touchdowns.
I
6
just
and 18 is a big number, bro.
I feel like when I watch Cooper Rush be trying to shot put a damn
Bro, but what about when
competition.
Dak was there? 6, bro.
I
6.
understand, but I just feel like Cooper Rush when he's playing, he has Cooper Rush for most of the year.
Okay, but I'm gonna ask you this: put your Jerry Jones hat on now. Means you ain't trying to hear none of that. What are you talking about? I
I'm
paid you 30. Think about this. Jerry Jones is gonna tell you this. Jerry Jones is gonna tell you this. This is what Jerry's gonna say. You're gonna say, "Well, Dak wasn't there." He said, "He's gonna say, son, bitch, for $36 million, you should be able to catch the ball. Whoever's throwing the ball to you for $36 million." Like, bro, with that, listen to me. When you put on the moniker as the highest paid receiver in football, you are also then saying that you are the best, one of the better receivers in football. So that means no matter what the circumstances are, bro, you have to perform. Because I'm gonna ask you this question: what if Dak retires tomorrow? What does that mean? CeeDee Lamb can't catch no footballs no more? Like he's not worth $36 million no more? No, bruh. Part of the reason why they paid you so much more money is what? Because at some point it should have been CeeDee Lamb can cover a multitude of sins. That's what I honestly thought was going to happen. I was thinking, damn, Dak's gone. So you know what that means? CeeDee Lamb about to get the ball a lot. Why? Because if I'm a backup quarterback, man, I don't even know y'all motherfuckers. But him, I've been trying to throw to him all week. Come on, CeeDee Lamb, let's go. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, if I'm Cooper Rush, my first meeting would have literally been like, listen, man, I know all y'all, but I don't really know all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, but him, I know who he is. I know who he is.
Y'all finna I'll be looking at them like, hey, y'all finna get some cardio in today. Did you get your cardio in this weekend?
But Lou, you play big time football. When a backup quarterback comes in, bro, the only person he's throwing to is the number one receiver. That's it. That's the only person he has faith in. That's it. Or I'm gonna tell you what the other guy.
Or the guys he's on the scout team with.
See, that's why I do content with people who really play football. Because he took the words out of my mouth. See there, he took the words out of my mouth.
You know, that's that Romo and Witten connection. That's the
buddy. Yeah, he took the words out of my mouth.
That's the locker mates right there.
The second person he's going to throw to is that person that he throws to every day on that scout team. But guess what? The person on the scout team might not be good enough to get on the field right now because he might be the sixth receiver.
He garbage time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he come in when they backups in.
But yeah, like, bro, like if I'm a quarterback coach and you're a backup quarterback, I'm telling you, bro, listen to me, throw to 88. Like, what is you talking about? He's making $36 million. He's going to make you look good. Just worst case scenario, throw the ball to 88.
She said Noah Brown gone. Nah, you a fool, man.
Hey, Noah Brown that's my dog, man. Noah getting paid, man. Salute to Noah.
Still in the league. If you're still in the league, you're doing it. But listen, we're going to take a little break.
He's been in the league 6 years. Think about that. That's crazy.
Think how many years in the league has Cooper Rush been in the league?
Probably about I think he came in the league same year as Dak, if I'm not mistaken. No.
He been there 10 years.
Cooper I can't remember off the top of my head, but he wasn't drafted. But he came in. I want to believe he came in the same year as Dak because him and Cavante Frazier went to the same college, went to Central Michigan. So I want to say that he came in the same year.
I think he's gonna be the next quarterback.
Somebody said it's the offense, bro. They don't scheme up plays for CeeDee. You know what? To a degree, I believe that. I don't believe that the Dallas Cowboys offense favors superstars. Like I don't like you know when Patrick Mahomes is playing, Kelsey or Kittle or whatever the boy name, Kelsey's gonna get the ball, throw the ball at least 10 or 12 times. Why? Because they believe their superstars should get the ball. Damn, just like if you were playing a video game, you would probably throw to 88 50 times, right? Because you know he's a superstar, right? We all know that, but they don't do that. That's why you see CeeDee Lamb have just as many targets as Jalen Tolbert. That's crazy to me. Like in a 3-touchdown game, Cooper Rush had 3 touchdowns by 3 different people. If I'm CeeDee Lamb, I'm hot. Hell you mean, bro? I should at least add 2 of them. I think he dropped one, though. He didn't drop one. My bad.
I think he did. He dropped. Man, he dropped one. He was for sure. I was mad as I don't know what, but he ain't dropping them now. So give him that.
But 6 touchdowns, CeeDee. Listen to me, CeeDee. Listen to me, big dog. You got to get to 10 touchdowns. You have to. You have to get to 10 touchdowns. You have to. If you don't get the touchdowns, if you don't get to 10 touchdowns, you are setting the framework for them to start hating on you. You got to get to 10 touchdowns, bro. These next 4 games, you need 4 touchdowns.
Listen, we're going to take a little break. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the content wherever y'all watching from. We appreciate y'all. We got almost 80 people in here. We appreciate every one of y'all. Join the conversation and everything like that until we're going to continue this conversation now. So I titled the show, Do or Die. Really just an ultimatum.
Young. My bad. My boy Young over here said CeeDee was playing like a diva at the beginning of the year. He was picking up now. I said facts. I was just agreeing to you.
Yeah. He 100% correct. But, you know, it's an ultimatum. A lot of stuff, you know, we need to get sorted out in these last 3 games. Out of Mike coaching his ass off, Mike McCarthy or Mike Zimmer, the old line continuing a dominance versus these good D lines. Rico Dowdle continuing having over 150 yards, or the defense continue to get better over these next 3 games and versus some very good playoff caliber defenses. Which one of these is West Coast gonna be like, I'm throwing my hat back in to the Cowboys hype?
I'll probably say the defense. You
The
know, I mean, I don't really listen. Shout out to Rico Dow for running his heart off, but I also believe that they're systematically highlighting Rico Dow right now because they're trying to sell. They're going to sell the fact on why they're not going to draft Gentry. Keep it real. I think
oh,
Rico Dow will probably be the first person to get signed. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I believe. It just pisses me off because I'd be like, damn, where was the 25 carries when Dak was here? You know what I'm saying? Where was
right.
that? Like
Tom.
where was that at all? You know what I'm saying? So, for me, I would probably say the defense because I I kind of said that everybody would I told everybody the defense was gonna play better once everybody actually got together. Because like you can't I mean if you got enough there's only 11 players on defense and the Cowboys got like 7 good ones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like even if it's not like offense you really got to call good plays. But on defense, damn, bro, you got good players, right? They should be able to tackle, right? Worst case scenario. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't even have good players to start off with. You know what I'm saying? Now he has good players, and you're seeing the benefits of it. So, I would think the defense they're continuing to play well. Micah Parsons wants to get paid this year, and that's something. Hey, I don't, I think that's one thing that I think Micah Parsons is going to be very surprised if he doesn't get paid this year because he's already saying that he doesn't mind. Not 40 million is not what I'm looking for. Well, that means he's already settled on the fact that he will be getting something. So hopefully the Cowboys do because if they don't, I think that young man will be sitting out. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want anything to stop our progressing for going into next year. But the defense, I think they're gonna continue to ball. They are incentive. They have incentives. They have incentives.
Yeah.
I don't think Rico's going to get a bag from another team. He don't have the stats to show he's going to get a bag for Rico for another team.
He almost at 1K.
That ain't going to be enough. Look at Tony Pollard got. Tony Pollard, he not no Tony Pollard.
You never know. You can fool some teams
Tony
though.
Pollard ain't even Tony Pollard right now. So
He says, yo, West Coast, what do you think that Jake is not getting looked at more, especially with Cooper Rush at QB?
Jake who? Jake Ferguson?
Ferguson, yeah.
Um, no, I think the Cowboys drafted Shoemaker with the second round pick, and they have to get their value in that. Ferguson is a dude. Yeah, they didn't even have to draft him. They just found him on the street. So I don't think they have ties. They're not as invested in Shoemaker as they are. I mean, they're not as invested in Ferguson as they are in Shoemaker. So like in a business sense world, you want Shoemaker to be playing well. You want him to be playing better than Ferguson because you're paying more than him. Shoemaker makes more than him. You know what I'm saying? Because Shoemaker's on a second round deal and Ferguson is not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want, for the business standpoint of everything that's going on in my world, I want the guy who I'm paying the most to be doing the best for sure. Got my sister watching. What's up with you, Latoria? See,
It says how many games did Bland and Diggs play together in 2 years? That is a very good question.
I think they only played 2 this year, if that. I know of one.
Yeah, but I agree with you. With the defense, I think if the O line really like if they balling is like Jalen Carter or Vita Vea and these other big D tackles and like they be moving them, I
Turn
think
it down.
man, I think
Turn
we
it
got
down.
something very special in Dallas, and we may have another great wall of Dallas coming like we had in them good 2016 days, and we might have found something in Hoffman, and we may all been wrong about Hoffman. And
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing though. All that's gonna change because Tyler Guyton is gonna come back. He a first round pick. You have to get your value out of him. So they're gonna have to figure out what the hell they want to do with him. I mean, my thing is this: shoot, let Terrence Steele walk and put his ass back in his natural position. Why not? I don't know.
yeah, I think they aren't playing him now because McCarthy's coaching for his life and he ain't got time for the development. But if you extend McCarthy may put him back out there, and he got time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I mean, you can't give up on a first round pick. So, but I think he definitely needs to go on the opposite side.
you said she said Lukey. Yeah, well, Lukey is probably The most of man, Lukey been blocking his ass off all year. If we've been using him correctly and line up in the all I formation, like I posted a video this week, like dude got a pancake. He him and the tight ends. That's why you ain't really been knowing about them. They ain't getting the catches, but they out there blocking their ass off. I'm telling you right now. That's probably one of the biggest differences we actually are now. Yeah, we got the attempts up, but them guys out there moving some folks.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people had the misconception. Take it off speakerphone. A lot of people had the misconception that I didn't like Tyler Lukey. I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like him. I don't take it off. Take your phone off speakerphone. It's not that I didn't like him. I just knew that the Dallas Cowboys were not going to utilize him correctly. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, keep it real, they really don't utilize him correctly. Yeah, you're catching passes from a fullback. What the hell? Um, but you know, I saw the clip that you did of him. He put a dude on his ass. I do like seeing that. And given the when it's time, I will say this: even though the Cowboys don't allow him to do it as much, when it's time to put somebody on somebody, and when it's time to put someone on their ass, he definitely looks like he enjoys doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if the Dallas Cowboys next year do really try to run the damn ball, and they got him at fullback, I think we might have a little something because he is definitely a guy who does like hitting dudes and like standing there and laughing at your ass. You know what I'm saying? He like one of them white boys. I like that.
They said he another moose. Yeah, what you know
Yeah,
about
like
moose?
he gets fired up by that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to see in your fullback because if you a fullback and you talking about, oh, I'm about to go out here and catch some passes and run the ball, you get out of here because you're not a fullback.
Tight
You know what I'm
end,
saying? I need
ball
my
tight
fullback
end.
talking about, you feel me? Like if my fullback ain't talking about blowing people up, that's all I want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't even listen to me. My kids will tell you, we don't block. We don't block. I don't teach blocking. I teach blow this kid, blow him up. Why? Because when you block, you hold. When you hold, the play comes back. And I'm gonna tell you, that's what Tyler does. He be blowing grown ass men up, man. Like put them on their ass. If you blow them up, you ain't gotta block them. They're gone. They're disintegrated. There's nothing to block if you blow them up. So that's what I try to teach. You know what I'm saying? I like his style. I like his style. I like his style of football, man. He reminds me of Keith Smith. Keith Smith was a linebacker that switched to fullback.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I like my fullbacks. I like my fullbacks being former linebackers because for linebackers, to play linebackers, you have to love contact. You have to love that shit. You have to love it. I ain't even talking about a D tackle because D tackles don't even really take on that much contact. They take on more hand to hand, hum, here. But I'm talking about one.
Yeah, like
That's a linebacker.
momentum. Yeah,
That's a linebacker.
like hitting
Them
you
big
slamming
old
against the wall.
drums you hear in the middle of the stadium, them big old drums. That's a linebacker hitting a running back. Or a running back hitting a linebacker. Or I'm gonna tell you this. You see a dude getting picked up off his feet and slammed to the ground. That's an offensive guard swinging and hitting a linebacker that was not looking. And guess what? Your career might be over there, son. Bro, listen to me. If a swinging tackle catch your ass slipping,
Oh yeah.
you might not finish that game, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because they are going to blow you up. They are not going to block you. They're going to take you off your cleats.
Man, let's end it
And
off.
that's how they get their points. That's how offensive linemen get their points. And guess what? That's why they be getting TVs. Man, Brock Purdy brought all his offensive linemen brand new Tundras, trucks, bro. I say, God damn. He bought the backups ones too. He had 8 of them out there. Even the swings got trucks.
That boy
This
broke
nigga only
bed.
played 14 plays. How he get a truck?
How he got that money? That's the last pick of the draft contract.
Nah,
right
that's that San Francisco 49ers. Y'all better pay me my motherfucking check because how I'm gonna give all these goddamn cars to these folks and then y'all not make me the highest paid quarterback because Brock Purdy want to be the highest paid quarterback in football next year. And guess what? They're gonna do it and nobody's gonna have a problem with it. You wanna know why? Because he's not a Dallas Cowboy fan. He's not a Dallas Cowboy and his name's not Dak. That's how. He's going to get paid off of a losing season, and he's going to, guess what? In the final game of the season, Brock Purdy's going to be a starting goddamn quarterback. Yep, in a losing season. And he's going to walk off that field and go demand to be the highest paid quarterback in football. And everybody's going to say, oh, but it makes sense. All right. Mm-hmm. That couldn't get paid after losing in the playoffs, bro. I don't give a damn what round it is. I don't care what round it is, bro. Y'all wanted Dak to come all the way back and win a Super Bowl. Brock gonna get paid, bro.
He don't got
He's going to get paid.
He only got half the team that Brock got. But let's end it off on this.
Dak is Brock has not been more successful than Dak Prescott. No, he is not. Brock has had more team success than Dak Prescott, and not even really that because they ain't like what have the 49ers done?
Nothing.
They beat us in the playoffs. Other than that, what have they done?
They
ain't won no Super Bowl.
They win. They choke every time.
They ain't
Shanahan
win no Super
choke
Bowl.
every time. Every time they choke.
What does the second place Super Bowl trophy look like? Exactly. I have no clue. Exactly. Well, that's what they got.
They got a banquet. They're going.
Yeah, that's what they got.
They're going to a banquet. It's a damn cheese pizza on the damn paper plate. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, call it Eagles fan. Ask them what theirs look like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
Ask the Bills what it look like. They went to 4 years in a row.
4 years in a row.
Like ask them what it look like. But everybody else, hey. But how does the Cowboys beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? We're gonna end it off on that.
Run the damn ball with Rico Dow. Let Cooper Rush throw the ball under 25 times. Saying like last week's game looked like a Dak game. Dak threw the ball 28 times, had 3 touchdowns. Somebody rushes for 125 yards. That's what we're gonna do. That's how you beat them. To be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's really how the Dallas Cowboys could have beaten anybody. We just didn't do it. I promise you, if you go look at the Dallas Cowboys losses, there is not one of them where we ran the ball with one person more than 15 times. I promise you there's not one. I promise you there's not one. I'm just taking it off the top of my head. I promise you there's not one. You go look at a loss this year where we ran the ball with one person, not as a team, one person. Because running the ball 5 times with this guy, 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 5. Bro, listen to me. It looks like you're running, but the defense is not scared of that. You're switching to running back every 4 minutes. They're not scared of that, bro. Especially if they're all the same running back. So what a defense is scared of is what Saquon Barkley does. Just like keeps pounding on, or Derrick Henry. Who's Derrick Henry's backup? Exactly. Who's Derrick Henry's backup? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And then think about this. Even Detroit, they have to go to a 1 back now. Why? Because Montgomery's done for the season. And I'm going to tell you a little tidbit. I think that's why Zeke's trying to get released.
Yep. But I'm going to end it off on this. You know, in history, they say if you ignore your history, you're bound to repeat it. And they mean it about something bad and catastrophic.
But if you eat them tacos 2 nights in a row, they're going to give you shits two mornings in a row.
Yep. But in sports, if you don't listen to your history, you won't repeat it. Every team got a same DNA and they won it the same exact way throughout history. Look at the Los Angeles Lakers. Every time they went to the championship, they either had a 2-guard, 3-guard that's a star, and a big. You had Magic and who? Kareem. Kobe and who?
Shaq.
Kobe and who else? Paul Gasol. LeBron and who? AD. It's the same story. The Mavericks, they had their 1 European star and surround them with good players. Dirk and what? They surrounded them. They did the same thing with Luka, made it almost all the way there. The Celtics, they got a well-built team around a star. Larry Bird and all of them, it's the same exact way. But why do the Dallas Cowboys throughout these 30 years went away from what we won the Super Bowl with all those years? All those years, we was running the ball. Y'all just named Moose in the chat. Y'all, them nasty O-line. We were playing fundamental football back in the day, getting nasty.
You guys wouldn't even know if we were a pass-happy team, you wouldn't even know who Moose was. The only reason why the Cowboys know who Moose was is because we ran the ball.
And somebody said,
name another fullback from that era that you know. I have no clue. I have no clue.
You don't know.
I have no clue.
Not even that. Troy Aikman's. Who was his constituent? Was John Elway? Who was else his peers? That they love to name before him. Yeah, they may have been better than him, but they were passing the ball. But who got all the Super Bowls in that era? The one that was running the ball, and they were able to use the run game to open everything else up. We've been running.
John Elway didn't win a Super Bowl until Terrell Davis became Terrell Davis. John Elway won 2 Super Bowls with a running back being the league MVP. Remember that?
A running game.
And Terrell Davis is what because John Elway was looking like he wasn't gonna get one. And then he got 2 off the back of Terrell Davis.
And didn't he already have Shannon Sharp?
Shannon Sharp then went to Baltimore too.
It's the same formula every year, man. And they literally try to kill off that position. They try to kill off that formula. I'm just saying this. If you want to get back to the promised land, you ain't gonna get there your way. You're gonna have to get there. The main formula's been the same way since before time in 1910s.
Yeah, that's because the promised land hasn't moved. The only difference is folks either don't follow the directions or they be on GPS and your GPS just be rerouting. Have you ever just been driving with someone that just keep like, bro, just follow the damn GPS,
Oh,
bro.
damn GPS.
Like, bro, just
What's the
follow.
clip?
I know
What's
where
the
I'm going. No,
clip?
you don't. Just follow the GPS.
That's a clip.
My GPS says turn right. Well, I'm gonna turn left. Why? Soon as you turn left, it adds 17 more minutes on. That's how it be in Dallas. Listen to me, tell y'all in Dallas. That's how it be, man. That's why I be late all the time. You be like 4 minutes arrival. You miss one exit, 36-minute exit. How you miss one exit and now it's a 36-minute ETA time? That's how Dallas is.
But listen, I just wanted to point it out, man. You get what we're trying to say. But listen, we appreciate everybody that coming through the chat. Make sure to like and subscribe. We appreciate all of you. Remember, we do this for the first blame and last congratulated. Let's go.
Man, you guys already know what it is, man. Just continue to support your team. We will be doing a watch party this week for this Cowboys Tampa Bay game. We had stuff to do. He had a situation with Jesus he had to handle at church. And where was we at? Oh yeah, they had
Game.
and then my sons had they had tryouts for their travel team. So we were there and then we was there from 9:30 in the morning to like 12:30. Then they went to San Diego. Then we had to go to San Diego for a birthday party.
Y'all know we trying, man. We doing all this, man. It is 6 days.
You know, people who teams that we got those family members that be throwing parties on Christmas. I mean, on Sundays, like the football don't. You know what I mean? It's weird. They're weird. I know.
Oh, we got football all weekend. We got the college football playoff. I'm not moving on Saturday, but Merry Christmas to everybody though, man. I forgot it's 6 days of Christmas. It don't even feel like it. I know we just been working, man.
Hey, you should do if you watch the game, you should do a watch party. I'm pretty sure you get a lot of viewers.
I think I'm gonna do that. I don't know
which one.
I want to wait.
At the end of the day, it's all content. It's all. I mean, if you do a watch party, even if I don't get on it, I'll put it on my page so you can get my audience because I'm pretty sure they'll want to watch with somebody.
Bet.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we finna
because I know for sure I'm gonna watch the national championship and do a watch party for that for sure.
Yeah, man. We definitely do that.
So yeah, but if you do it, let me know. Send me the link and I'll put it on my page so my audience can watch with you.
Yes, sir. Merry Christmas.
All right, man. Feliz Navidad, man. You already know what it is, man. Hey, man, before the season ends, give your life to God, man. You already know what it is.